A lot of science is proven in one or two ways. Either through statistical results, proven factual results, or where it's, as you say, squishy, it's nebulous, if you like, it's through evidence based results. And for us, it's been the evidence based because you can't really MRI every single person that takes a map to see how they act at work and map the data and go, oh yeah, that's the frontal lobe, no, that was the amygdala, or whatever. You can't do that. So the only thing you can go by is the evidence-based feedback. So we're, I don't like throwing numbers out there, but it's extremely accurate based on the feedback that the coaches give me, that their clients give them about how powerful this is and what a revelation it's been for executives. We have a coach, he shared the other day that he approached a government department that was really struggling, and they contracted him to do this. They were very skeptic. And the CEO turned around at the end of it and said, this was amazing. We've done so many other things, and nothing has exposed our differences and allowed us to work together the way this has done. So the evidence base is really the approach that justifies us continuing with this, right? Verifies it. And we need to just bring in, NLP has two parts to it. One is more using it in therapy, and the other is the meta programs. And the meta programs are really a behavioral identification, right? Tony Robbins plays a little bit in both worlds. He doesn't really talk about the methodology and the technique, but he's basically using the therapy aspects of the NLP to play with meta programs in people. That's probably very confusing for a lot of people. So to uh, uh, to answer your question, AccuMatch, and I did this just yesterday with someone. I was helping him unpack his map, and it was the combination of different traits, not any single trait that really resonated with that person. So it was the aspect of being contrary and consistent, which are a combination of being skeptic and quick to disagree and do your own thing, right? Okay. And so the situation for that person was, well, how does that affect your team when you do that? You don't trust them and you disagree with them. So what sort of response do you get? Right? So those combinations can be powerful. He also had high self-focus with high need for control. So you add that combination, you're starting to already put that in your head and you go, wow, okay, this is, yeah. So it was a huge opportunity for him to take away something that he can work on. So that, it's very specific like that, right? He can work on that. Whereas if we put a label on it, you're dominant, you're an autocrat, you're narcissistic. Huh? What do I do with that? I continue to do that instead, right?